What's up, everybody? It's your boy Papa J. All day. You are on Papa J's Variety Express. Well, I guess you're not on it. You're listening. I guess you might be on it. I don't know. If you're on, you're on. And if you're off, by God, get on. So this is a different type of episode. This is not really a who dat. It ain't really a what's not. It's a compilation. It was a really cool thing. I'm very happy to say that back in October, we had the absolute, absolute fucking pleasure, we meaning I meaning me, to host a really, really cool event called the Sounds from Spirits Showcase, the Halloween show, organized by Nick Nubbs, my boy, Nick Nubbs, and the peeps at Nub Life Entertainment. Now, let me tell you, there's a lot of moving parts to this. There were sound and set, lights, hosting, me, and just a lot of organization. We had food, which was amazing. The burgers were outstanding. I think we had dogs too. The pastries, the desserts, the brownies. Really, a lot of good eats going on here. We had the live production up there. We had Mike Trips absolutely killing it on that soundboard, making sure that everybody, including myself, sounded amazing this whole fucking day. It really, really was just an impressive feat to see. We had everything from comedy to different types of instruments being played, to rap, to rock, to really heavy rap, to really heavy metal. And it was just a beautiful event all the way together. And you'll hear us cover on that a couple of times. This is a fun little event. Whenever anything was not going down, between our sets and I wasn't talking to the crowd and having some fun, we did have DJ Skeed popping out and pumping up the crowd, keeping them jams rolling while we transitioned and moved. You're going to hear that while I'm interviewing people, you're going to hear other people's sets in the background, which is really cool. I'm a big fan of being able to hear how live this was, because that's all it was. The vibe was immaculate. The turnout was amazing. And it was just electric. It was live. It was so live. Really, really good slew of people were spoken to on this. Some peeps I did not get the opportunity to talk to. And I definitely want to give them a huge shout out, and I want to get them on the show real soon. Slick motherfucking Nick and his peeps like Vaughn, right? All these guys were awesome. Slick used his opportunity and used it as a showcase to put up all his peeps. So we had some rapping, we had some rocking, we had some feelings, we had some raw ass shit going on. The Slick motherfucking Nick collective, their whole squad rolled out, and it was one hell of a thing. And I wish I got the opportunity to talk to them on this, but, we were all rocking and rolling and moving and grooving a whole lot that day, so it's totally understandable. Another guy who I didn't have the opportunity to chat with, but I was so proud of his performance, I think it was his first performance, is our boy Chris CPMX. Popped out there rapping, started working with the crowd, started getting them jumping. And man, I'm very happy with what I saw with him. I'd love to talk to him. He's definitely gonna make some moves. All these kids are gonna make some moves. I'm very, very proud of everybody. Yeah, gosh, here's a fun thing to point out. Try to see how many times I butcher the name of the show. Things go on, a drink might happen, a piece of green might have been smoked, and by God, I might forget the name of the show. But I can assure you it's the Sounds from Spirits Showcase, the Halloween show. And I was Papa J, gosh, every minute of that day. And I'd like you to listen now to all the great peeps that performed. Here's the show. I'll talk to you later. Peace!
Guys, we're here at the spooky showcase of sounds back here in Bayville. I got Jake motherfucking Magna just dropped some comedy out there.
Hey, what's up? How's everybody doing tonight?
Probably fantastic. I'd like to hope so. I got Steven, and these guys together, what are you?
Free sex.
What is it?
We are Free Sex, the band. One word.
Very free, very sexual. They're going to be performing later on. This is going to be a compilation, but these guys were up there first. Well, I guess one half was up there first, and man, we had a lot to go ahead. Did you have fun on the stage?
Yeah, I had fun on the stage, man. I love bullshit, and I love talking. I love just filling the air with my voice, man. I'm doing it right now. How's everybody doing tonight?
Alrighty. Are you excited to perform some Free Sex today, Steve?
Absolutely. It's been a little bit since I got to play live, so I'm really excited to get on the stage.
Very excited to see you guys, and we're going to touch base again once you have performed. Ooh, here's the favorite thing on the Papa J Variety Express. Some green.
I rolled that in the time it took us to have this conversation.
That's right. That's been really
That's a man
under
with
a minute.
talent.
That was pretty. This man's quick with the fingers.
It's true.
Quick with the tongue.
Oh, yeah.
Oh my God. And we're passed to the left. Guys, you have anyone you're excited to see perform today?
Oh, well, I definitely got to say I'm excited to see New Breed go up there and spit his rhymes. I've been waiting a long time, years, to see this guy perform, so it's finally good to be on a bill with him where I could enjoy his art.
Hell yeah. Who you want to see, Steve?
New Breed and Necro Garden.
Oh shit, New Breed, Necro Garden, New Breed. We had a lot of fun going ahead for today. We'll try to find Ace up, see where he led off to. But by God, this has been the boys from Free Sex. Thank you, Steven.
Have a good night.
All right. And for Jake, goodbye. What's up, everybody? I'm Papa J. We back out here for the showcase. Who the fuck is that? That's Jeremy from Necro Garden. We'll talk to him eventually, I think. All right, but for now, I am here with Ace up.
Yo, 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 how's everyone doing?
So we got Ace up here. He was up there, the first one to dazzle us with some musical instruments. You did not one, but two instruments. But what do you usually do, man?
Usually I like to play guitar more, but when COVID happened, like us all, didn't have much to do, so I started trying to play piano. But it's been a slow-moving process because I'm just like more fixed on guitar.
Hell yeah.
But side note, I do play ukulele too, and luckily Nubs Life is one of the people that did my songs, and that's actually out there in the world on YouTube and Spotify.
Okay.
And Nubs Life was the helper on that one, so.
He loves doing it. He really does. No, it was great to see you perform. You really killed it on the keys. I know you said that was your first time live with the keys?
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Thanks, bro.
Hey, you ripped it up. You absolutely did. Anyone you're excited to see perform tonight?
Honestly, Nubs again, and I was happy to see Chino and P. Walt, what's their thing again?
That's the Nimbus Project. They're
Nimbus
on in the
Project.
background if you could hear it
I want to
via
make
my
sure
editing.
giving a shout out. And also New Breed too. I love New Breed shit.
New Breed coming up real soon. We definitely going to talk to our old podcast brother there. Nubs, New Breed for the Nimbus Project, the rest of the Spooktacular. I've been Papa J all day. We here with Ace Up. We out.
Thanks, Papa J. Be easy.
All right. Little mic checky, loud, yes.
Yeah, you know.
Get in there like you're cooking in one booth.
It's the Nimble.
Yo, that's the motherfucking Nimbus Project. It's your boy Papa J all day. We on the Variety Express. We at the showcase. That's right. The Sound of Spirits right here. We in good old Bayville. Nimbus Project for the first performance.
You know what it is? First ever full-on performance with the trio.
Hell yeah!
Believe
Who's
it.
in this trio, guys?
Let's give it up for my boy fucking Blanco.
P. Walt.
Fucking James Carpenter, you know what I mean?
That's right. You heard us.
Who are y'all?
Fucking Nimbus Project.
The Nimbus Project.
Fucking Nimbus Project, all up in the Dimbus.
What are y'all
That's
dropping?
right.
What do you do?
I'm dropping fucking fire and magma. I'm high on 12 Jason Bournes right now, dog.
Higher than a motherfucker on Jason Bournes right now.
Yo,
East
we-
Coast to the West, best to the base.
You know what I'm
heard?
saying? We just a couple homies on the East Coast slumping beats, you heard?
That's right. We split the motherfucking ocean in half with a bottle of napalm.
I think I heard more bars than they are in the prison here. I swear to God, guys, the Nimbus Project is something you're not ready for. Guys, I'm very happy to see you perform here, just because I know you all. It's nice to see this finally come to a head. Who are you excited to see tonight?
My girl's titties.
Oh, hell.
any girl's titties.
Oh, jeez.
As well as some titties. I give them a 10 out of 9 if they look good.
But at the end of the day, I was really loving Ray Ray's set.
Ray
My
Ray
boy
had a
Breed-
killer
yeah,
set.
My boy
Nah,
Breed
he
really
killed it.
destroyed the
Right,
beat.
he came up, fucking turned the energy up to 100.
I'm ready to see what Slick Nick's doing about this rock star stuff. I want to hear this.
The whole collective. Guys, that was the Nimbus Project. We out here. It's October. It's hot as fuck for no reason. Say goodbye. Thank you for being on the Variety Express, and we'll talk again soon.
Much love. Peace out from the Nimbus.
Yo,
you
one
heard?
love, kid.
Yeah. What's up, everybody? We back, Papa J Variety Express. We at the October 28th showcase Spooky Spirits, Sounds of the Spirits. I got Lil Ray Ray here with me. What up, Ray Ray?
What's poppin', y'all? What's poppin'? What's poppin'?
Yo, I gotta tell you, everyone I've interviewed so far has been popping off about your set.
Oh shit.
That was hype as shit. I was in the middle of that shit, and you
Oh,
already
shit.
saw.
Yeah. Yeah, I always make it my business to bring all of my energy, and
So what do you do?
I enjoy it all. I take a really big love and passion for music, and that's everything, to the screaming, to the rap shit, to the singing, to everything. So every time I'm on stage, you're gonna get 100% of me.
God damn, and I definitely think we got 100% out of you tonight.
Yes, sir.
Really good crowd play, really good reception. Like,
Yes,
it
sir.
was really
Yeah.
tight. Who'd you like seeing so far tonight?
I really enjoyed the Nimbus Project.
Hell yeah.
They're all, like, that shit was like some fucking lock shit, yo. Like, yeah, I fucked with them.
I caught you with P. Walt up there.
Yeah. That's my cousin, blood cousins. He's in the family, you know, it's the genes.
Who you excited to see tonight?
I definitely want to see what the hype with Necro Garden's about. I don't know them like that. So I want to see what they're on.
They're on your energy.
Yeah, I can't wait for that, bro. Also, my man's Nick Nubbs. He's always bringing an A1 game. I love that guy. That's my dog.
I'm excited. I haven't
yeah.
seen Nick perform live in a hot minute. That's my boy.
I haven't seen him perform. I've only seen one performance of his ever.
You're in
And
for a
I've known
treat.
him for 6 years. So, yeah.
We got a lot of good time. I'm happy to finally. This is my first time seeing you perform. I've known you for a grip too.
Yeah.
So
I'm
Lil
happy.
Ray Ray knocked it the fuck out. It's October. We baking out here.
Hell yeah, it's fucking 80 degrees in October.
Ray Ray, thank you for being on the show.
Thank you.
And we'll talk again in the
thank
future.
you. Shout out to Papa J, yo.
Okay.
If you ain't fucking with Papa J, I don't know what you're doing all day.
No way.
Okay.
Bet. All right, let's mic check.
Mic check, testing 1 2 1 2.
It's your Papa J. It's your Papa J. Yo, boom, 300. All day, Variety Express. I'm gonna keep that shit in too. We are at the showcase. We got the spooky sounds in Bayville tonight. I'm here with my boy New Breed.
Yes, sir.
My podcast brother, always
my
a
brother.
guest. And welcome to be on the Variety Express.
I'm honored.
So you had a great set tonight, man. I gotta say.
I had a great time.
You're pulling it in. You got in the crowd. You're breaking it down.
Trying to, brother.
Hell yeah. Who'd you like seeing tonight?
Oh, man.
We've had a great night of performance.
We really has. You know, if I'm a little biased, you know, of course I love Nimbus Project, you know, because that's right up my alley in terms of this lyrical rap stuff. But I also love Ray Ray. I went on after Ray Ray. I thought bro left no crumbs for me. I did find some crumbs a little bit towards the end, but he, you know, it was a great set. I love what Ray Ray did. Oh, everyone killed it, man. You know, but those, you know, I'm a rap guy, so you know I got to go with those two too.
They absolutely smashed it out there, man. It's cool to see. Nimbus just came to a head. This is their first performance, and everyone's been saying that, gosh, you wouldn't have known it.
No, definitely wouldn't have known.
Ray Ray absolutely smashed it out there too. Yeah, I can't wait to see who's coming up next. Who do you want to see tonight?
Let's see. I'm looking forward to Diami. And maybe that's largely because, you know, there could be a special guest going on in Diami's set, you know, performing aside with them on the song.
Shit.
I don't know who that guest may be, but I hear it's a really fire song, so I really can't wait for it.
God damn, you might have heard it here first. You might have heard it in person, but that's New Breed. We're still in October. It's still hot as fuck. We're baking in the sun.
Tell me about it.
But we here. We having a great time. And God damn it, we got love and music.
Oh, amen, man. Always loving music.
New Breed, where can they catch you?
Oh, they can catch me, man. NewNewBreed.com, SoundCloud.com/NewNewBreed, Twitter.com/NewNewBreed, Instagram.com/NewNewBreed. Facebook / I think that's just New Breed. I also have a Patreon now / New Breed, spelled the way it's supposed to be spelled as an artist.
Whoa. Whoa.
So a lot going on right now.
This man's a fucking professional. I don't have to tell you. We've been talking for years. Thank you for being on the show again, Breed.
Man, I'm honored, brother. Always honored, brother.
And let's keep enjoying this awesome show.
I couldn't agree more. Yeah.
Out. Yeah. There. No, that was a really good performance, like for real.
Thanks, bro. It was only the second live performance I've really done. I didn't have a set list, bro. So I was I threw it all together last minute and was trying to learn everything.
Well, let me tell you really did a great job out there. Guys, this is Papa J all day. You on Variety Express, you already know. We've covered a number of people. We have gotten over to Mr. Gosh, I want to call your old name. I'm going to cut it out. Mr. Diami.
Thank you, sir.
That's Diami the rapper.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Formerly known as Dynamic, if you watched the episodes prior.
God, yes. I just keep wanting to do it because I've interviewed you before. I know who you are. And what I know is that today, I really saw a strong performance.
I appreciate
all right?
it.
You fucking busted up out there.
Good, man. I was really hustling, bro. It's like I was saying, man, that fucking throwing everything together last minute. It was kind of just I put the shit together. I got whatever show versions I could get. And then it was kind of remembering the verse. It was we dropped an unreleased song, me and Breed, that No Games joint.
Yes, sir.
Fucking.
Shout out Nunu.
Yes, sir, bro. Bro, he knew that bitch off rip. I'm like, yeah, I mean, I'm bang my line for the, I mean, I couldn't do it. I was in a car seven times straight, just bang my line for the work you could go. Just trying to remember, bro. I was really trying to take this shit serious.
Energy, high energy, chomped it up out there, dude.
Thank you, bro.
So who were you excited to see today? Who are some of the performances that you liked?
Well, I really did like Ace Up in the beginning.
Hell yeah.
I got a soft side for music like that. I've been listening to Joji and shit like that. So it's it's nice to hear a nice little, soulful little alternative type of vibe out there. I was fucking with it. Obviously Nimbus.
Nimbus fucking killed this.
Yes, sir, bro. And Lil Ray, I gotta get him on a track, bro. He was eating.
You said that immediately.
I know.
As soon as the track started, you're like, oh, I want it. I want this kid on my track.
Yes, sir. As soon as I heard the beat choice flow, I was like, yeah, I can squeeze that in. You know what I mean? That's my man's. I actually had never met him formally until tonight.
Really?
Yeah.
Hey, we building connections out at the showcase. We got the Sound of Spirits in here, the Spirit of Sound. We showcasing it spooky. It's still October, but it ain't hot anymore. Thank fucking God. We've been out here baking in the sun.
For real, bro. Been dying.
Who are you excited to see tonight? We only got a few more.
I'm really excited to see Necro Garden. I haven't heard Free Sex, but it sounds like a great name, so I kind of want to. And I think the comedy opener is from Free Sex or something.
Yes, he is.
Yeah.
Shout out Jake. Shout out to Jake Magna.
Yes, sir. So definitely gotta stay and peep that shit.
We chilling.
Yeah, now I'm like, oh.
So that was another great entertainer. That was Diami. Thank you, Diami, for being on the show, and we'll talk again in the future. You already know.
Absolutely, brother. Anytime, Papa J. Hottest podcast ever.
Hey, yo! That's Diami, the rapper. Thank you, guys.
Erica, you almost hit Erica too.
He was walking straight.
What? You're not Necro Garden. What is this?
Yeah, I guess.
Tori, I'm interviewing Necro Garden. Tori, what the fuck? Tori, what the fuck?
In front of her at all.
Damn it, Tori.
I'm gonna cut that out and just make a Tori what the fuck clip for me.
I'll jump in front of that bull any day.
Is that all? That's all of you. That's all of you. Come to the microphone.
Oh, my sir.
Mic to the cummer phone.
Come to the cum phone.
Mic to the cummer phone. That's right. Okay. Excuse me.
Yeah, excuse me.
What's up, everybody? Welcome back to Papa J's Variety Express. I am your host, Papa J, all day. We just got finished out with the, what was it, Sounds of the Spirit, Spirits of Sound. Where are we?
We're in Bayville.
We're in Bayville.
We're in Bayville.
We're in Bayville. We cooked in the sun all day. We had a showcase of comedy and rock and rap and a lot of diversity and some good grub. We are here with the headliner of this show. That's fucking Necrogarden. Welcome back.
Shaw, dude.
Fuck yeah.
Y'all had a really great fucking set tonight, I must say.
I was feeling it.
Hell yeah.
I was the wave.
What'd you guys think of the event tonight?
Fucking fun as hell, bro. It was just really chill. Like, even before hitting the stage, like, super fucking chill. Whole way through.
Definitely a great crowd. Great crowd. Diverse musical choices among all the different artists. And the crowd was just as diverse. And everybody was digging everybody's stuff. And that's what it's all about.
That's hell yeah, Mark.
Ain't nothing like seeing a mosh pit.
Say, you can often tell how good a show's going to be based on the crowd. And the crowd today really is what made the show special, because we had just a feedback loop of what's coming. All the good waves that are hitting us on the stage, we're just ready to send it right back down and have a good time.
It was
dude, when I'm playing guitar and I'm looking out at the crowd and everyone's moshing, that's like a good way to gauge how they're enjoying the event. If they're moshing it at all, if they're like not moving and shit, then it's more of a challenge to get them in.
Was there anybody that you guys were really looking forward to seeing that you really liked seeing tonight?
Oh, definitely my favorite host ever, Nick Nubbs.
Straight fire all the goddamn time. I was sitting with him in the booth, in the master station, the hub room, checking out all the all the new tracks coming out. Absolute fire every damn time. So I've been waiting for Slap Season for God knows how long. Finally dropped, and that was just fuego. And hearing him just rip some of the shit live was just magic.
Nick really had a good set.
Dude, Nick is like definitely the guy to go to for like a lot of videography and shit too. Like our first music video was Covenant, and he orchestrated a lot of that. So definitely seeing that come together was really awesome. He even has like a lot of equipment geared just for that particular thing. So if like you were looking for it, if you were in a band, I would definitely say Nick is the guy.
Hell yeah.
Unsponsored advertising.
Would you guys do this again?
Hell yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah, probably.
Hell yeah.
What we got coming up?
We got coming up. So November 4th, we're doing a charity show for Mental Health America over at the Strand Theater. Big two-stage event, 16 bands, just going to be ripping it from 2 all the way to whatever they shut us down.
Hell yeah.
For a great cause. We played with a lot of these bands, and all of them that I've played with shred. So I'm really looking forward to seeing a bunch of new acts that are new to me. It's gonna be a really good time.
Fuck yeah, guys!
Hell yeah.
Thank you for being a great headliner tonight. This has been Necrogarden. I've been Papa J, and it's been a great night.
Thanks, Papa J.
I love you, boy.
Thanks
love you too, motherfuckers. Woo. Go home. What's up, everybody? It's Papa J all day. I've been Papa J all day. This has been a long day. This is a big old compilation episode, so this should be the last one recorded for the evening.
Hell yeah.
Because it took a long time to wrap up.
Right, 9-hour show.
That's right, baby.
No joke.
I'm sitting here with Mr. Nick Nubbs.
What's up, people?
It really is Nick Nubbs. It's crazy.
I'm Nick Nubbs running on fumes. I'm like report of the week.
And Papa J running into the ground.
Papa J and Nick Nubbs running on empty.
That's right. So let's talk about the show today, Nick.
Amazing. Absolutely incredible. Worth every second of hard work, every dollar spent, all the stress, everything. Amazing. Thrilled.
It was cool interviewing everyone else throughout the show, and a lot of them were mentioning they were excited to see you. I definitely think you delivered on the performance today.
Thank you, my friend. That means a lot. I definitely, I was pumped to see a lot of acts, honestly. Like, it's crazy when you do something like this, you never really know how it's going to go. It's always a guess, but you work really hard to make sure that the guess is at least solidified in something. And today, and last year, felt like what happens when a bunch of excellent human beings come together to have each other's backs and trust each other with important positions. And I feel like as an artist, they put a lot of trust into us. So it's like the best compliment ever when someone says, I had a great time. Because they don't realize how hard it was to make it a great time.
Yeah, it was a jam-packed 9-hour show.
Yeah, right. Yeah, buddy.
We started working real early in the day.
Yeah. Well, we unloaded. We were technically, if you really want to get technical, we started working about a month ago.
Yeah. Hot damn.
Yeah.
From comedy, Jake did really good today.
Hell yeah.
We had Ace Up. He did a really solid set. I know you
Beautiful.
said he was last minute add-on, and he
Yeah.
absolutely killed it. It was nice to chat with him after the show.
Yeah, actually, CPMX and Alex were last minute additions.
They both did a
And,
phenomenal job.
Yeah, I was about to say they absolutely crushed it, and it's a lot of pressure. Yeah, you tell somebody 20, 30 minutes, and it's 2 days from the show, and they're like, "I think I can do this," and you're panicking because you want to fill a slot, and you're feeling like people are going to have really nothing to do, and you want to keep the versatility going. Like it wasn't like a life or death, is what I'm saying. Like, even if they couldn't, and they said, listen, it's just too short notice, I was prepared to take that L. And they both came through with the best energies, great performances, people love them, and their energy as just human beings were, it's just everybody, really. But those two, particularly because they were last-minute additions, just totally pro about it. Definitely no bitching, no like making things hard, like showing up to rehearsal even though we only had 2 days left, and really giving their all, and even holding rehearsals, it's like one of those things. Yeah,
Wow.
it's fucking.
The people all actually do it, and this was a very committed show.
Yes, as it was.
From a really good crowd, very interactive, lots of great merch booths. Speed
Hell
was
yeah.
really killing it as a DJ tonight.
Right, DJ Skilo.
I, of course, was your host doing something.
Let me tell you something. You people out here listening, I don't know if you came to the show or you didn't come to the show, but you missed something special if you weren't able to make it, and I apologize for that. I think Papa J is one of the best damn hosts in Ocean County.
Golly
Or
gee.
the tri-state area, dare I say. I might even say nationally. Mainly because I've watched other hosts, and this man not only cares, but you're attentive. You give a shit, and you listen, and you pay attention. You know how to guide people into the next thing. And I gotta be honest with you, man. It's like last year when you couldn't make it, and I ended up hosting. Like, it was fine, it worked, but it was night and day. You know what I mean? You just have a presence, you have an understanding of what it is to host. And I think that people do sort of neglect that as a separate art form, and you don't.
It's fun. It's nice to have the public interaction. I love doing this podcasting, but man, meet me in person. It's a fun ball game.
Great.
And as long as these shows are happening, might have a hard time. You boys gonna get married this time next year.
Right. Better comment congratulations on this, man.
Goddamn right. Shout out to my beautiful fiance at home.
Shout out Dr. Holly.
So, Nick, anyone that you were really looking forward to seeing perform today? That you got to and were like, fuck.
I mean, it's always a pleasure to see Necro Garden. I don't care how many times I see them, it's always great.
Our
But
beloved headliner.
man, was there anyone in like particular I was especially excited for? I wouldn't say it was really a particular thing. I think I was just really pumped because even though we had rehearsal and I was aware of what other like certain rappers' sets were gonna be, there was still that excitement and the enjoyment of watching them do it finally
With people.
in front of people, right? And now all those little notes we talked about of reaching the mic out and playing around and finding your gaps to really do crowd interaction, coming to life. It was just the coolest thing. And Trevor, like T Blanco, came into plot, and first time he was ever on stage. That song's not even released. Like that man, that's a very personal record, and he had to trust us an awful lot to get up there and be vulnerable like that. And he killed it, and he was killing it in rehearsal. And at the end, it just feels really good to get like really like tight hugs and know you really like made an impact on somebody. Even with the backyard show. Just a beautiful thing.
Big facts. Did a lot of big things for Backyard. I think you did a great job putting this one together. All the parts involved. Our boy Trips was over there cooking it up.
Shout out Mike Trips,
Holy
man.
shit.
Big fucking shout out Mike Trips. I mean, this man...
Active. He said, this man started the show. We had a chair over there for him in case he wanted to sit down while he was working
Yeah,
on
that's
the
what we wanted.
audio. And he said, I'm not going to need it. Believe me, this will go to better use somewhere else. And by God, at the end of the show, I was like, you really meant that.
Yeah. No,
It
he was not playing.
Impressive on all fronts.
It's amazing because doing live sound and working with so many engineers, like I work with great people, and Mike isn't in that part of the world. Like, he's in his own, so to speak, because it's independent. That's his box truck. That was all his gear. He didn't have a company over him. I owned all of that gave that to him. Like, he acquired that over time, and this is his shit. And live sound for me is one of many departments, and I'll never say otherwise, but I've come to very much appreciate the art of live sound and how hard it is to actually make a show sound good, and have even the guitar come through in a clean way where the reverb and the delay isn't overpowering, balancing the onstage volume for the artist through the wedges, or there's a lot of interesting nuances to live sound that, as an audience member who doesn't partake in that world, you'll miss a lot. There's a lot of hidden magic happening that's making that show happen.
Respect and love your engineer every time.
Yeah, like,
that's really it.
Yeah, and I gotta say, it was really nice this time around having a partner. Because last year, I was just running from the board to the stage. I was doing all of the stuff that he was doing, but also while doing all of the host stuff and talking to fucking countless people and organizing and questions left and right. Like, that's really what it is. Like, to host is to hold 30 people's fate in the palm of your hand, and they let you know that they're expecting you to guide them correctly. And you know, it's like I said, it's the greatest compliment, really. Somebody, like, says it was good, did a good job. Like, I appreciate you saying that a lot, because it's like, it's not easy, and it's certainly not something I thought I'd find myself doing. But man, that's just crazy. I think it's funny too when I go on stage and people are like, "He's a rapper." Like, it's just, I talk to people throughout the day and I feel so much like an organizer. I feel like a director, I don't feel like a rapper. And then I get up there and I get to fucking wow.
You get to be a rapper.
Yeah, right. So and the set went great too. So, like, everybody seemed to be responsive. Once again, to Trips, like, just the trust, knowing that, like, I was going up there and it was going to be handled properly, is just so much weight off my shoulders, and I really can't pay that man enough money. Like, we settled on a rate that I do consider more than fair. I think he was very generous with the work he put in for what he was being paid. To be frank, it is about standard payment of live sound gigs, as if we were at, like, a Stone Pony or something like that. So that also feels pretty good, to know that we were able to turn our backyard into this concert arena, kind of.
It's going to be really exciting to see the photos that come out of this.
Shout out Jake Burfield, shout out Anthony Capalla, these two beautiful individuals on photo and video. I mean, the work that they were getting, so incredible. And I do want to make this very clear. When it comes to doing work like that, people expect big money. They don't show up expecting not a lot to do that. And when I say I have the best team in the fucking world, and they understand the passion that it takes to make something like this happen, and they respect every damn artist on that stage the same way I do. And that's what's really important. You can see it through their work. So yes, I am fucking thrilled to see the photos and videos that these guys were getting. I was looking over the shoulder a little bit. I'd kind of seen what Jake was getting a little bit. And I was just impressed every time. Every time I looked, I was just like, this is great. And considerably, most artists on this build didn't have that much content in this realm, and now they do. Now they have video of them performing live to a hype-ass crowd, and dope-ass photos, and a light show, and we create. Shout out Jeremy. Shout out fucking Tyler for just coming in and running shit with the lights. They were both running the fucking live light show going, Ain't no sound activation there. They were running that shit with a controller and everything. And it's just beautiful, man. It's a backyard. I just can't imagine too many people would have had such amazing people in their life to, like, do this. Like, I feel very lucky. I feel very blessed. And for yourself included, my friend. You were a big reason why today was special, too. And it really feels like a community thing. And, we did this last year. I was worried it wasn't going to do anything.
You think we get next year? We got another year?
I think, I was using this show as the gauge between, like, am I going to do this at a different venue? Am I going to do this annually? I figured if it was a flop, that'd be my answer. We captured lightning in a bottle last year. It is what it is. Sometimes you lose.
Bigger lightning.
Bigger lightning today. And we upped production. Like, it was risk. It was a risk for sure. You know what I mean? It was a big fucking risk. to do all this work and spend all this money and, you know, just hope people show up. It's fucking crazy. So, like, on paper, I'm a madman, but 2 years in a row, and I gotta say, I'm not gonna go into the third year or the fourth year or even the 10th year, like, cocky, but there will be an annual Halloween weekend show, I think, for sure, going forward, because I keep meeting new artists, too, and then they're excited, and they see the show, and they came today.
Might have to add a different, another show.
A different concept show. My issue is the scheduling.
Yeah.
That's why it took me a year to do another show. You know, this is only my third show I've ever organized in the course of, 3 years. It's a show a year, and so far the track record's looking pretty decent. I also think the magic of it would be lost a bit if I did it more. I think I wouldn't enjoy it as much. I don't think I would...
2 a year?
It's a matter... Well, the other thing you have to recognize is that this is also a strategic move for police. The Halloween weekend, everyone's partying. No one's looking the other way for fucking anything, and you can absolutely cause a wild ruckus. So, if we were to do it, say, Christmas weekend, it's a little bit different.
Sweet Jesus.
That's a little bit different. If we were to do it, say, 4th of July, we might be able to get away with it. So, possibly, if the schedule's looking like I can. But you have to remember, it's about... We started working a month ago. I started planning 3 months ago. And... So you figure you need about 3 months to pull off something like this successfully. And that's like on theory. That's just 2 times proving it. That doesn't mean it's fact. Yeah, I don't know. I think it's like that.
I think it's safe to say we'll have another fun time and have this type of conversation again.
Oh, yeah. Papa J's going to host every one of these damn events. I'm telling you, there's just no way. Even with, like, Trips on audio, Anthony on video, Jake on photo. I mean, that's the fucking squad, man. Jeremy is absolutely an animal with lights.
Absolute fiend on the lights.
Absolute
It was
fiend
the
on
first
the
time
lights.
to see that happen. It absolutely impressed me.
Oh, really?
Yeah, first time I got to see it.
Yeah, I mean, obviously, because lighting technician, like, we've worked together a lot, but I remember I was more impressed by the fact that, like, here's a dude who plays, like, amazing bass and screams and sings and songwrites and has a band and also has a passion for, like, live lighting. Like, that's so crazy to me.
Rare human beings.
Yeah, rare. Like, that's what I'm saying. Like, everybody that's in the team, yourself included, very versatile. Like, think about how many people would be hosting a show. They would never dream of trying to interview everybody on the side. That's fucking crazy. That's why this man's a beast.
That's why I'm exhausted.
Yeah, that's why you're fucking exhausted. That's why we're both over here, like, hurting like 50-year-olds.
Like, we sound probably really good, or we sound a little but I can assure you that our bodies are old, worn down, and beaten up, but it was a worthwhile fucking day, and that's for damn sure.
Oh, 100%. No, my soreness is nothing more than fulfillment embodied, quite literally. I could not be happier or more thrilled, just because, you know, it's like, nothing's perfect. Nothing's perfect. Nothing ever goes perfect. But all you can really hope for is everyone does their best, gives their best, and treats the artist the best. Like, it just, you want the best. You want the best. That's period again. You want the best. And I personally think, with the grillers, with Brianna doing pastries, we're talking about, like, a group of individuals that spent their entire day making sure people ate dope-ass food. And were more than fulfilled with what they had. The desserts came out great.
Oh
I really
my
hope
gosh.
there was some pictures of those. I'm pumped to see that because she did a great
No
job.
pictures, but I fucking ate them.
Yeah, but like it was funny because we were literally once again like about a month ago we were sitting with each other and we had kind of felt this feeling like, you know, this is actually gonna happen. And I talked to Brie and
every time I kiss,
Hell out of here! It's bound to happen. It's been 16 minutes, you know.
Right. Now we'll wrap it
And-
up shortly.
Yeah.
Basically, we decided it was actually going to happen. We started looking up Halloween desserts, started thinking about it, and we basically wanted to come up with things that were like relatively cheap to get, but also like delicious, and on top of it, easy to make, like to Halloweenify, I guess. And just that meeting, I was feeling really excited because we were getting really creative with just the pastries. And I was like, man, like, if the pastries are slapping, what the fuck else? Like, because I knew how crazy everyone was. Like, I don't know. It's like you know, but you don't know. So it's like you want to have faith, you want to have confidence it's going to go well.
It was a well trusted day. Everyone did their 100.
Right. Everyone did their 100, including the guests. Shout out everyone who showed up.
Absolutely.
Especially at fucking... Bro, this was definitely proving the concept show works. Or this concept show works, rather. 12 o'clock, people are there.
Yep, that's right. No, we had people there at fucking 11 o'clock.
Yeah, they were coming early.
And we'll fucking do it again.
And yeah, I feel like it'll probably even be more next year. Because I guess, like, it's just like anything else. Like, you work a job for a long time, and then over time, you know, the money you make from it starts to make sense. And I guess, like, you could equate dollars to guests, in a sense, to the amount. You know, you want a lot of money, you want a lot of guests. You know, it's kind of a balance, a give and take.
It was nice to have a lot of happy people. Lots of smiles out there, lots of people. Who's this guy?
Right.
Oh, they do this? Oh, so many people just got their eyes open today.
You think if every artist had business cards, how many new fans would they have made today? That's another big reason that I'm so happy this works out, because it's something I've always wanted to do. I've always wanted to help artists and community. I never thought it would be through live. I always thought I would like meet somebody with a venue. And instead, I've met somebody with an amazing production shop. Shout out Ever Artist Management. If you are a photographer, a videographer, or a recording artist, and you're looking for a dope production spot in the Ocean County area, Ever Artist Management, 110%. Literally anything you could possibly need. One of the best staffs you'll ever deal with. Swear to God, highly recommend. I wouldn't even call them a hidden gem. It's more just, it's a matter of time before you hear someone other than me tell you about Ever Artist Management.
Probably me. Let's be real, it's probably me. Alright. Nick, you know, I might have said the name of this show wrong almost every take.
It was a bit of a tongue twister.
So let's see. The Sound of Spirits Showcase, is that it? The Spirit of Sound Showcase?
Sounds from Spirits.
Sounds from Spirits? You know what? I told you, be wrong the entire time, beginning to end.
It doesn't.
I know it sounds like it was a really fucking good time, and I had a lot of spirit at this showcase of various talents. You did a great job, Nick. I'm excited to see us do this again. Big shout out to everyone, and I hope if you attended, you had a great night, and if you tune in, you're having a great time. This has been Papa J's Variety Express. I've been chatting with Nick Nubbs.
You guys have a wonderful night, day, and everything in between. It's been mean. Sounds from Spirit Showcase 2023. Put it in the fucking history book. Slap a bow on that bitch. We out you.